Hey guys, Cody here from Cold Flame 58, and today I'm going to be reviewing the iPhone 4S white 16GB for Verizon that I just unboxed yesterday, and the video is in the description below, down there somewhere, or on the sidebar somewhere, I guess. So we're going to start with the external of the phone. It has a great screen. You can tell it's a 4S because when you go like that, it does have Siri. And okay, so we'll start with the external side of things. On the back, you have your standard Apple logo, which everyone has on theirs, but this one seems to be a lot more shiny than on past models. Up here you got your camera, which doesn't appear to be any different. It still has the same LED flash as the 4, but now it has 5 optic lenses, which makes for better zoom and better picture overall, and instead of 4 on the 4, and it also has 8 megapixels instead of 5. On the bottom here it just says iPhone. It has like do not throw away, stuff like that. Alright, so turning on to this side, based off of the 4 model, if you're coming from Verizon, on the 4 model there was no SIM card slot, which is right there, and that's only because this is a world phone. In the past, the Verizon phones did not have that because they were just US phones, and this is the first world iPhone actually. On this side you have your standard volume rocker buttons, volume up, volume down, and your mute button, so you can quickly mute calls in a meeting if it goes off or whatever like that in school. On the bottom you have your port connector and 2 speakers, which are surprisingly much louder than the 4. I'll test that later. And on the side here you have an antenna there, an antenna there, an antenna there, an antenna there, which avoids the death grip. It's not much of a way to get the death grip. We'll test that in a couple minutes as well. That was never really a problem on Verizon as much as on other phones though. So we'll try this. Alright, so now on to the inside of the phone here. You can see my little frog. The inside of the phone obviously has all the standard apps that you would think it would have. We'll start out with the camera app just to try to give you an idea of how good the camera is. So I'll try to just take a picture of this recording. Alright, that has really good autofocus. I don't know if you can tell. The autofocus works very well. I'll post that picture on my website if you want to see it, so you can get a better idea. But the camera overall is much better. New in iOS 5, just a little tip here. If you swipe to the side like that, you can go straight to your pictures, which is nice. Alright, now moving on, all this stuff is the same pretty much, except for this new app, Find My Friends. Basically what you can do is find your friends and they can track you, which is pretty creepy. Alright, now we'll do that sound test since we're right here already. Play this song.
We're gonna skate to one song only.
Okay, this is full volume. You probably can't tell, but it's actually a little bit louder than in other phones, or in the 4. I'm sorry. The settings, everything is basically the same as it would be in iOS 5 on the 4, except for one thing in the general settings, and that is Siri. Siri, you can change your name with Siri and other things, change the language and voice and stuff like that. Hopefully in the future you can change its voice no matter where you are. Moving on to the next thing, we'll move on to this page. Nothing really different on this page. But an upgrade to the iOS itself, now it has a pull down bar like that, where you can now view the weather, the stocks are going by, your calendar, reminders, anything like that. And the good thing about that is it's just, you can view it from anywhere, you don't need to go into the app, etc. Alright, so moving on, we're going to move on more into the gaming portion. So what better game to test this with than Infinity Blade 2. So here we go, we're just going to test this with Infinity Blade 2. Hopefully we can get this to load up pretty quick. Alright, well, there you can see the graphics, real good on this thing. Let's see if we can get just a decent thing here. Alright, so you can see about to go into battle in this. I'm going to fast forward through this. Alright, and then what you're going to basically do here I'm just going to do one little, I'm not even going to do a battle. I'm just going to try to get a little bit, so you can see the graphics a little bit better. Alright, so basically what you would do here is you're just going to fight this person. So you can see, just trying to fight it in the camera, which isn't working very well. I'm not doing very good trying to play in the camera. Block that. Whoopsies. There we go. I have to beat her. No, I don't. I don't really feel like it. Honestly don't care. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, so you get the idea of what gaming is like on this. Very good, very fluent. I will test one more game just for the heck of it, because Temple Run is very common now. Now, I'm very good at Temple Run, but the problem is I'm trying to play in a camera, which is probably a little delayed, and we'll try my best. I'm only going to play just a second here, just to give you an idea of graphics. And actually, I'm playing backwards as well. That probably doesn't help. Oh, oopsies. Yep, that doesn't help. But, so moving on to the next part. That's pretty much all those games and everything, graphic test, everything that you would probably want to see. A lot of people are asking about Siri, so we're going to move on to that next. That'll be our final category. So Siri comes on, says, what can I help you with? So basically, hold on, let me move for this test. Alright, so Siri says, what can I help you with? We're going to make it, what do I feel like doing to Siri? Why don't we just ask it something simple. Tell me a joke.
From now on, I'll call you as Yet, okay?
What the heck? Okay, let's try that again. Tell me a joke. I have a cold, sorry.
Sorry,
what
I don't understand.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
42 cords of wood, to be exact. Everyone
see, it says that. Say you wanna. Guess what?
Don't tell me. You just got a new virtual assistant, right?
No. No.
Which Nana? Pound Nana or?
Okay, you get the gist of it. It's not working very well right now. I don't know why. Works perfect before the video, but during the video it doesn't want to cooperate. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the iPhone 4S. For any info regarding it, message me or PM me or leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.